Oh, it doesn't look like Mary's here. But hey, there's a television set and a videotape player, video cassette player. Oh boy. What have we done, James? What is this going to be all about? Oh, hey, there's Angela.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place.
Wow. Sacred to who, though?
I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
James? James, what are you doing with that pillow? James! James, you knew Mary couldn't be here. You killed her with your own fucking hands.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on, talk to me.
She's dead, kid.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
This is a fair enough reaction.
She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here.
So now what, James? Oh, shit.
James!
Mary?
James!
But I killed you. James killed you.
Please. Why won't you come?
But where? Where are you?
You're so close now. Please. Don't give up. Don't leave me out here. James. James.
We're just chasing ghosts. We always have been. Ah, shit. Now the Lakeview Hotel is transformed into something even worse. Safe to say we got thrown into the other world again. Or maybe that's just how this place has always looked. We were blinded by our past hope to find Mary. Where could Mary even be after all this? Damn, this is not a safe place at all. I guess this door's gonna be locked. Yeah, alright. It's all locked off. Well, we've got something in common with Eddie, right? Eddie killed somebody. James killed somebody. Did Angela kill somebody? Did Laura kill somebody? Is Laura just here? Like, she's just the odd one out? Like, not only is she just, you know, a kid, she also hasn't done anything wrong, but just happened to get called here by Silent Hill as well. Well, let me take a look down this hallway again. This place is kind of falling apart big time, so I feel like one of these areas will end up locking me off. Like that? That looks like I could fall through the floor. Alright, let's try crawling through here. Shimmying our way around. Is there anything in this room? I got a health drink. All right, that's solid enough, I guess. At least the tape itself technically wasn't anything bad. I doubt James actually recorded himself murdering Mary. Just a thing that kind of, like, you know, we saw as like a reminder. I could tempt fate. I could do it a lot. Obviously, it's bad that James killed his wife, but I thought there'd be more to to it, because I've been somewhat aware from before playing this that James might have killed his wife. Just because, like, I have seen videos on, like, Silent Hill 1 through 4 in the past. But honestly, I didn't know if it was Silent Hill 1 or 2 that had the wife-killing protagonist. So I guess that we've found the answer. Maybe both of them. I don't know. I don't know shit about Silent Hill 1. There is no healing thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. Yeah. I don't think you're ever gonna peacefully be able to get over killing your wife. Okay, I think we just moved that to get it out of the way of the hole. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can use this to make the hole in the floor. Well, at least it's a hole you can see where you're going, James. For now. What the fuck? Just a piece of wood chip falling in the air and floating there. This place is in super rough condition. Almost feels like burn damage in a little bit, but it could just be super grime. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean. Remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Yes, my lord. I will cleanse myself of my sins. Just let me find some holy water. I don't think I'm going down that particular hole. I guess that's just supposed to be the same picture, but super decayed. I can barely make out the lion from the picture. Oh. Little audio cassette player. I wonder who that belonged to. Who put glasses on this one mannequin? I see. There's an elevator with a working light. Don't know if we can trust that super hardcore, but sure, I can work my way around to it. Is this the nurse's office?
That's where you are, and I
Who is that? Is that supposed to be me? Talking to myself? The last cassette thing that we had played all the way back in Brookhaven Hospital sounded like he was just talking about patients. But maybe he was talking about... No, it couldn't have been talking about Mary. Okay. I guess take me to the basement. Oh boy. What's below Lakeview Hotel? In the other world. Yeah, it looks like we got a good bit of water damage. Oh, gosh. Getting our feet soaking wet again. Don't think there's enough vitamin drink to help my poor feet after all this. Venus tears. This is what happens when you break the aquarium and the water just keeps leaking, right? Hey, we finally got what I talked about before, though, when we were back in the labyrinth, and I was like, man, I'm surprised we don't have the water all the way up to, like, hip height or something, and it slows our walking or running speed. That's what it's doing here. At least I haven't been attacked in here so far, but, there's room for that to change. At least this was a game series from before stuff like Penumbra. You know, I don't gotta worry about any, like, invisible water demon creature. We just gotta worry about very visible regular monster creatures. Like how if you hold R1 here, like, I look scared. Like, I got my hands close to my chest. I guess it's supposed to be him, like, kind of trying to jog. What is, oh. I guess that's one way to see light. Angela?
Mama?
No, just James.
Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama.
That's true.
It's you.
Sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it.
Man, they did a number on you, Angela.
Or maybe you think you can save me?
I can shotgun things.
Will you love me?
No, I'm looking for my dead wife.
Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
Angela, I know it's a different topic, but do you see this place on fire?
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Just walking right through the fire, huh? Do you mean just reality, Angela? Like it's always that bad? Send me back. I want to see what the hallway looks like without it being on fire. Eesh. I wonder if one of the patient files from earlier would have been talking about Angela's case. You know, the person who always saw the world one way, different from reality. Although there are two different things I'm thinking about. Because there's the one that referred to, like he was referring to a boy. And it was like, oh, would it be really so right when he enjoys that? I don't think Angela enjoys seeing the hell dimension. So, like, obviously that one is referred to her. But maybe one of the other patient files. Yeah, but maybe they're just separate different things. You okay? You having a little naparino? Get up. You get a free pass. You can get a free pass for now. Because maybe this whole area, the enemies are like not wanting to attack us. Maybe they've been disarmed by all the things that we've encountered. But maybe not. Oh. What the fuck is going on? "312 to be cleared out." Are we back? No one's returning? Yeah. Am I back on the 3rd floor? No, we're on the 1st floor right now. Am I making my way back up to the 3rd floor? Hey! You're a little slower than the other ones, huh? can't bring yourself to attack? That's alright. I'll leave you be for now. No need for me to stomp on them, brutally attack them until they can really actually put up a fight. This seems like a hallway I'd be attacked by Pyramid Head in, but maybe he's fucked off for a while. Alright. Simple, clean hallway. Oh. That's a lot of safes. A lot of save squares. Can I make 9 saves at the same time? Wait, how many save slots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It would have been really cute if, like, right here with the 9 squares, I find out that there's actually only 9 save slots. I'd be like, damn! They knew all along. I don't think this is going back into the hotel.
James!
Mary? Maria?
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone.
Oh! Again? Well, geez. I don't think Maria can be so glubbed now.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Hey, Pyramid Heads! Here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, all right. Oh, God. Damn. Okay, all right. I'm ready. We're fighting it out. Every single bullet. You missed! Ah! Keep going, James! I've got syringes! I could use them all here if I have to! I'm trying to kill one before I kill the other, but I haven't really been full keeping track of who I've shot the most into. Ah! Syringe! I'm doing what I can. All right, the one I've shot the most so far, on the left currently. Ow, putting him on my right. Fuck it. God damn. Could you fucking reload the rifle a little bit faster, James? Excuse me. Oh, we're done? Did I not actually have to do any of that? Was this just a survival thing again? Oh! Well, I wasted a lot of fucking bullets there that I didn't need to. That's okay. It's sad to like shoot out, what, 15, 20 rifle shots, but I didn't know any better. And I still have plenty. Scarlet egg. Rust-colored egg. The hell am I gonna use these for? Anyway, thanks for the conversation, lads. Glad I could have this little powwow with you. Just trying to see if they're any different there.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Mary. Unfortunately, I guess she, maybe that was also the conversation that planted the idea in James' head a little bit more of maybe he should take things into his own hands. Can't go down there into the murky depths. We'll just have to keep going up. I wonder what Mary... Oh, what is this going to be about? Oh, it's a ladder. Okay. I thought it was going to be a door. I'm like, open and I jump out again. Oh. Mary?
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
How though?
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now.
Stop it.
And I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her.
I don't know. You've gotten stabbed twice, Maria.
What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I don't even think you're like real.
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Oh, Oh shit! Wait! We could talk this out more. Maybe you could make a more convincing argument, right? Ah! What the fuck? Okay, I can shoot the bugs. That's all I need to know. Like, it's fair game. When you transform into a giant rust like creature, I think I'm allowed to shoot you. At this point, it's just me trying to do what I can, Maria. Okay, I can kill those with melee attacks. Ooh, Jesus! Syringe! Excuse me, I need to put some more bullets in here. All right. Stop it. Ah, fuck, I thought you were falling. I thought you were falling. Ow! Hey, I'm killing your bugs. Right where I need you to be, Maria. Oh no, not this shit again. The creepy crawly metal blade legs again, huh? Ah, fuck. Oh, so much for being able to see what I'm doing. Oh, I got... There we go, sorry. I had to scratch my nose. Ow, fuck. Okay, I gotta watch out because she actually sends like the butterfly attack in again. There it is. Stop it! Stop it, Maria! What even are you? Either souls of the damned, the devil itself, and maybe Silent Hill's lingerings and wants, affecting everyone who's passed through the place once or twice. Look, if your goal was to make me feel bad about killing my wife, I think you did a good job. A fantastic job. A better job than any normal human could ever have done. And if the goal was to accept that my wife's dead, that part too has happened. Back into the light, huh? That felt like it was gonna be a combo, Jesus! Yeah, alright, now that your combo's done, let me, whoops, reload. Ugh. I'll take the second to get a heal in, yeah. I did it again. That time was kind of on purpose. Ow! Shooting the bug attack with the rifle, I mean, hey. This is feeling like a final boss kind of scenario. Are you done?
James. James.
What? Do you have something to say?
James.
I don't know. Did she just keep repeating? Is this just... I don't know if this is a
James.
thing here. We're like, maybe I walk away. I spare her.
James.
You get 2 more James, and then you gotta go.
James.
Because it doesn't seem to really be changing.
James.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
Is this the letter that I was supposed to get?
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
Laura gets to just still be happy, scribbling all over this decaying town. Are we gonna read this last letter with Laura? So that she too can get, like, a bit of closure at the end?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon, so that you remember me for who I was, and not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live for yourself and for others, like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
Well, that was a nice letter, at least. And maybe James feels better, having read that. And surprisingly, we're not trapped eternally here. Maybe that's what Maria would represent, trapping ourselves in Silent Hill permanently to stay with her instead. Does the player never get to leave Silent Hill? Okay. I don't get to go back to the car, huh? All right. Okay. I guess that is Silent Hill 2, or at least what we've got for it. There are like a bunch of other endings. but I don't know the full parameters around getting them. I had remembered that there was a Silent Hill ending that involved like staring at like Mary's picture a bunch. I did that a few times, so I think that's what got us that ending there, where we're like we accept that Mary's gone, like James still loves her, he's making sure to like check on her stuff. And I never trusted Maria from the get-go, even though I wasn't full sure what the fuck she like was. I just didn't like her from the get-go. And it's funny because one of the achievements, the achievement you get when you meet Maria is called Uncanny. And that is a perfect way to describe how I feel about her. She just felt uncanny, just weird. Like trying too hard to get her mind off of Mary and focus on her instead. So I gave her space. I also think there are like New Game Plus endings / some endings that are new to the remake, but I don't think I'll be going for those because that obviously takes potentially 15 plus hours of running through the game again. So yeah, we'll see. But from what I played here, this was pretty solid. This is pretty good. I never played the original, as I said at the beginning of the Let's Play a couple times through the game. I never played the original Silent Hill series really at all. I haven't played Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, any of them. And the max I had seen in the past were, because I would watch a lot of reviews in the past on like games I hadn't played and games that I felt like I probably wouldn't play for a very long time. And then there was kind of a point where I was like, I should stop kind of doing that. And Silent Hill was probably one of those last series that I like watched before I stopped watching reviews all the time. So again, there were things I was kind of aware of, but for the most part, I don't know fucking shit. So I don't know what's like full, like 100% story from the original versus like some things that were added on. But from what I experienced here, there are some things I feel a bit mixed on. There are a lot of long sections in this game where you're just in the shit. You're just for hours, you're just fucking solving puzzles, fighting monsters, opening up some random ass doors. And like no like story progression stuff is like really technically happening because you're just solving all these like puzzles and things. And it's so odd. I was kind of hoping for a lot more of a laser focused story. And it kind of starts becoming that a lot more towards the end. But even then, even in the hotel at the end of the game, you still have, all right, well, now that you talked to Laura, here's like an hour and a half of fucking about and going between all these other rooms. And like the gameplay was still fun. It was fine. I do wish there was maybe like 1 or 2 more enemy types. I was getting very bored of the same enemies over and over and over again. And we never got a new enemy type that like really was like super different from the original ones. Everything was basically melee creature that comes at you, and then like you had this spitter creature, but those were the first things you ran into. So like I was over those from the beginning of the game, right? It's how it is. We basically were fighting the same like 3 enemies over and over and over again. You had the nurses, you had the forearm creatures, you had the spitter creatures, and actually that might be it. Besides, like if you don't count their variations, I think those were all the enemies. Beetles, the bugs on the ground. I don't count that. Those were a small nuisance. You did have the little mini bosses, but I put those in a different area because a lot of them you really didn't like we encountered a few of them multiple times, but there were a couple that we just faced like one time each. I consider the fight against like Angela's dad representation as like one big like connected section, since it was all kind of self-contained. The creature that attacked us when like we first met Laura back in the, like when she locked us in the room at the hospital, another thing that was just like kind of like, we fought it like once in that space. And I'm fine with like not running into like the mini bosses or like the bosses over and over and over again. Those remain special. But yeah, I was just hoping that we'd run into like one or two more actual different types for variety's sake. I don't even know what kind. Maybe just like some armored creature that isn't like super hard to beat. Just enough that you could, you have to change up your strategy a little bit rather than just like the whole duck, dip, dodge and stuff. Let's see. Number of times tried to open locked doors, 332. Wow, number of times checked them out, 518. I am chronically lost. I needed that map. I wonder if there's like a counter of how many consumables are in the game. I still don't know if like it's a finite amount, like a guaranteed amount for each playthrough. Obviously the notes probably are. So we got 1 out of 8 endings. We got the ending Leave. I killed 433 enemies, and the vast majority of them I beat up with the pipe, with just melee. Number of times died, 7. Number of dodges performed, 1,465. I was spamming that. Does the menu change up at all when we hit continue here? Oh, okay. Well, I was on page 1, so when I hit continue, it took me to page 2. Yeah, I was surviving. It's very interesting because the original game was a top-down survival horror game. I don't know how effective like combat was in that, but I'm sure that you probably weren't able to like invincibility frame dodge your way through attacks over and over and over again like you could in this game. It really kind of trivialized a lot of the enemies. And when the enemies, when I like the nurses consistently kicked my ass every single time I tried to fight them melee style. So those were the enemies I would then shoot. And I guess I just needed like one more enemy type that was like that I was just like, I need to shoot it. Not just mannequin like hiding enemies over and over and over again. But yeah, overall, I think this is pretty good. Atmosphere is like fucking top notch, obviously. Visually, it was pretty great. There's a little bit of oddity there because I think it was just all RTX. There were a couple of times where we'd be like looking at a character's face, like Laura had it especially, where like the lighting on the shadows would be flickering just throughout the entire cutscene, and I think that's just RTX stuff. But yeah, I'm just amused that like on combat challenge hard, it could have been harder. And who knows, maybe if I like go all the way to the main menu, there's an even extra harder mode. I did still take a good bit of damage though, right? Like I used healing items 128 times. So, I wasn't like perfectly dodging everything, but I think for the most part, a lot of my fights went by like too effortlessly for like a horror game. But maybe, I don't know, I guess that's on me. Maybe it'll be a lot harder for someone who doesn't touch the dodge button. That would definitely make your life really hard. But overall, yeah, I'd say this is probably a great remake. I can't comment on like versus the original, but I liked this a lot. Overall, it's just a little bit hard for me to give it like an all-in, like I absolutely super the most amazing horror game ever, because it's one of those game stories that didn't really fucking explain anything at all. And there's so much like supernatural shit that's happening in the game that again really doesn't get explained at all. And so, and like, you know, obviously that can be fine. It's just like, all right, well now I gotta go watch like a YouTube essay on it. I gotta go watch a YouTube essay on it, peeling apart all the things like, oh, what is this thing? What were the nurses? Oh, well, the nurses were a representation of James's lust towards the nurses and like stuff that he saw while visiting his wife in the hospital and how much he was pent up because he couldn't do anything. And it's like, all right, fine. Right? I've seen all of these things in the past. Again, I watch these videos. like that part, I didn't just pull out of nowhere. I've heard like different variations of this shit in the past. Most of it just lingering around in like the neurons, right? Like you have the scene with like Pyramid Head kind of like fondling around with one of the mannequin four-leg things, and you're supposed to be like, oh, well, that's pretty bad. Because of course it is. Because Pyramid Head is supposed to be kind of a representation of like James in some kind of way. It's all like, oh, it's all like aspects of these characters. This thing is like Angela's dad. That one was a little bit more like, that was straightforward, somewhat. And like, it's good to have that, but it just, sometimes when I make it to the end of like a horror game, I hope that things come together in such a way that I have a lot more of like a base ground that I can go, okay, so here's why Silent Hill grabs you. It's like, oh, it's haunted by ghosts from this fucking event, and this entity is like just very specifically trying to torture people. And like, it could just be like little things, little rumors among like newspapers and stuff, but like, I've played so many fucking horror games that do this and probably were inspired by Silent Hill in like the first place, of just kind of like, oh yeah, supernatural shit's happening and shruggerino, it's a metaphor. But that's where I feel is just so mixed, because everything else beyond like the non-explanations of things was fantastic. It did feel like some sections dragged on for maybe a little, like just a little too long for me. Like maybe like 20, 30 minutes. Like we were in some places in the other world, like 3-4 fucking hours of just like darkness and rust and like nonsensical fucking directions all around you. Like, god damn. And for me, my favorite part, a lot of my favorite parts in the game were when it was a little bit more like, okay, I'm going through the hospital and the hospital is like haunted by like monsters. And like, it's still like, there's, you know, the supernatural elements of the monster, but for the most part, it's like, it's connected to the world. But once it starts getting like disconnected from the world, it's like, oh, it's just a transformed version of the place. I don't really... Obviously, you're not supposed to like technically enjoy being in there, but that's what I'm getting about. It's like, it just got tiring, because when I'm just like basically lost and stumbling from like objective to objective to objective, and then that's like fucking 50% of the time or more. It's like, at some point, just throw it, fucking put me in a hallway, long hallway, I'll smack some monsters. And then maybe we can run into a creepy voice that gives a creepy message, and then I can keep it going, and that would be nice. Whereas a lot of times, again, like what I was saying towards the beginning of this little review, there were a lot of times where like the story wasn't fucking progressing. I was just running around for an hour or two solving puzzles and smacking monsters. And it happened like 4 different times. It was all the other world sections of like, it was, I mean, I can't look at them all here because we don't get infinite fucking saves. We're just sad, but the hospital, the Lakeview Hotel, sort of the Lakeview Hotel. since that was kind of more like the end of the game, you had the, what was the first time? The apartments. There you go. The apartments were a big one. Where we first kind of got that, like, taste. And, it's not like I was super lost in those sections. Like, there were a couple of times where the puzzles gave me, like, pause, and I was really, like, confused. And I wonder what it would have been like if I had been on puzzle level hard, like the difficulty level hard. I'm sure it would have gotten a little bit more of, like, a nuisance. But in terms of just progression, yeah, some places just last a little bit too long. Would have preferred maybe, rather than, like, spending a little bit extra time in that, maybe it have gone to, like, an in-between place in some of those areas. I also would have liked more time in, like, the actual Silent Hill part. At the point that we started, like, going into the Historical Society and just fucking dropping down holes over and over again, I thought we were never going to see the goddamn place again. I thought we were never going back above ground. I was so pleasantly surprised when we walked out the door and it was like, oh, light. And I think that is a big point of, like, you go through these long sections, they drain you, and then you come out and, oh, the light and the fog. You're so happy to see this still unpleasant scenario, but it's better than being in hell, basically. So yeah, I liked it overall. Like, if I gave it an overall rating, I think it would be, on first time, like, beating the game for me, I think it's, like, probably 9 out of 10. I think if I were to be a person who would, like, go and play New Game Plus, or, like, try and get every single ending and then like have a better understanding of all the different ways it works, it would probably end up falling more into, like, that 10 out of 10 territory. But I don't want to play I don't want to replay 18 hours for a, like, 5 to 10 minute different cutscene. So I'm not sure. What did I do? Is it just continuing from the very top save, the very last one? I think it is. Oh god, it just puts me straight in the boss fight! Oh my god. So if I want to do New Game Plus, there you go, you gotta do that, okay. Normally, I'm used to games just having a New Game Plus button added to the menu separately, like it's just right below regular New Game, but it's here instead. New Game Plus gives you access to additional items, graphic modes, and endings. Wow. Some of these, like, graphic modes would probably make it really hard to see things in general. Like, I don't think red dithering is pleasant. Or pixelate? Right, that's Silent Hill 2. I don't think I'll be doing New Game Plus just because it really is just, like, the timing. There's so many other things coming out and so many things that I like want to do in terms of, like, other games that I don't want to replay again for, like, 18 plus hours. And plus, the other problem is that in order to get those other endings, I basically almost have to spoil myself on those endings anyways. So at the point that I'm ready reading a guide of, like, all the specific things I need to do in specific areas, I can just, like, pull up a video. And I will probably go ahead and do that, but we'll save that. I'll just do that on my own time. Both of you guys enjoyed watching this Let's Play. Maybe you'll be inspired to go play through New Game Plus yourself. Or maybe just buy the game and go through the game and just in general. But thank you for watching this Let's Play, and I will see you all in the next one.